clear that the meeting between Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Ruto was a long meeting that they had. And politics, when we see it just happening, where we see pictures and videos, it means that there have been so many other things that have happened behind the curtains that we could not tell. But that meeting that they had, it took some hours, which means there are so many things that they discussed on that particular day. On this video here, I want to take you through on some of the things that I feel, or actually one thing that I feel, it was the major issue that took William Ruto to Shaweri. But before I take you through, and if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Now, let me dive into the topic today. Now, what is the aim of William Ruto? William Ruto took Raila Amolo Odinga with one major aim, to have him for 2027 backup. He wants to get back to office in 2027, and he knows very well probably stealing votes will be easy, so he's going to ensure that he has had somebody who is going to give him numbers. Numbers coming from Luo Nyanza and Western and Coast. That's why Joho is there, Oparanya, and to ensure that those two regions are sealed. Now, William Ruto has realized that he has not yet won the hearts of Kenyans across the country. He is yet to convince Kenyans to come on board and support him. Because of the opposition that is getting to his projects, the hostile ground is facing other regions like Mount Kenya and other parts of this country. That is making him now panic. Now, he has even realized that having Kindiki has not even won Mount Kenya East, meaning that it is still terrible for him. So therefore, he looked at how am I going to do to get Mount Kenya? Because one thing is sure of that, he needs to get votes from Mount Kenya, at least 2 million, for him to clinch the presidency again. And if Mount Kenya votes against him, is going home. So William Ruto has decided to go for Uhuru Kenyatta. And I feel on this video strongly that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is the person William Ruto believes can give him Mount Kenya. But the fact remains, Mount Kenya people have made the decision. But we have to admit that the discussion between Kenyatta and William Ruto was basically about 2027 general elections. And why is this? If Uhuru Kenyatta gives a name, particularly Dr. Fred Matiang'i, gives him, for instance, Mutahi Kagwe, Mount Kenya is sealed. Rigathi Gachagua becomes on board, of course. And that means William Ruto is going home. Because Kenyans are waiting for a name that is strong in terms of delivery of services, a name that is also not fearful when it comes to serious issues on decision making. One of them, Matiang'i now fits this part. And if he comes out, Kenyans are waiting for that name. I was recently in a vehicle heading to Nairobi, Nakuru, and I was in some person from the Rift Valley region, and she told me that she was actually asking, where do you guys take Matiang'i? It is the same case, some people even from Mount Kenya asking, where is Matiang'i? Meaning that Kenyans do not just want a tribe, they want a leader who can be able to deliver. So therefore, they have come up with there are so many reasons that are making even Matiang'i to be much more stronger than William Ruto if he comes back to the political limelight. What are these things? First is the poor performance of President William Ruto that he has shown in the entire leadership of more than 2 years. What do I mean by this? William Ruto, he was expected, as we speak, to perform more than any other president that we've had in this country before. Why am I saying so fast? He has taken the leadership while young than any of these other leaders. Secondly, he has also people can see he has more experience in that he has worked with Moi, he has worked with Kibaki, he has worked with Uhuru, he has worked with Raila, and he has been a deputy president twice in this country. So therefore, people knew that he's one of the people, actually even he has a history of rising, the way he says that, from a hustler to someone. So he has a history of working so many leaders in that he can borrow all the best tactics from all other leaders to help him perform. But William Ruto did not borrow from any. He's just starting his own fresh empire, fresh things to ensure that he has gone ahead. So he has disappointed so many Kenyans by bringing in new leadership that is not working for the people of Kenya. He has turned out to an extent he has abusing Kenyans to be stupid, clueless, and such words. That is not something that should be happening from a president, a person of his caliber. So therefore, it's very clear that poor performance is one of the reasons as to why Kenyans are going to fight very hard that a name that comes up beats William Ruto very early in the morning. Poor performance is something that cuts across all tribes, starting from even the Kalenjins, going to Kikuyus, to Kisis, Kambas, people from the coast, people from Western. Everybody's feeling like William Ruto is doing nothing. So as a result, if a name comes up that is strong, ready to deliver for this country, probably will take William Ruto home very early in the morning. Another reason I feel strongly that William Ruto will be taken home, it's because of issue of lying. Kenyans don't believe what William Ruto is saying at any point to anyone. Whenever he speaks things that he cannot do. He went to Coast recently and said he's give 800 million for I don't know what he was making there. He recently said he has given 500 million to Grammy Awards to be held in the country. And all things have turned out to be just hot air. So Kenyans keep on hearing things from the President rumor that is President William Ruto that he is pronouncing, which are not actualized. So that makes it difficult for Kenyans to believe in him. So coming to 2027 to campaign, there's no promise William Ruto will make and Kenyans to believe in him. We'll do that, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. It's not working completely. So therefore, it's hard for Kenyans to believe in 2027. And that's why if another name comes out like Matiang'i, he's going home. Now, another thing I want to talk about is corruption. In the country right now, as we speak, the people around William Ruto are now billionaires. Talk of Oscar Sudi, talk of Kipchumba Murkomen. People are living the lavish lifestyle. It's like they were yearning to be leadership and loot like hell. But right now, as we speak, these people are flying right, left, and center, meaning that the corruption in the country now has hiked seriously. We are not having cases of corruption being mentioned because Raila Amolo Odinga right now is in government, and we are also not having those who are corrupt being convicted. That means Ruto is not fighting corruption, and corruption is going on immensely within his government. So therefore, this is another reason as to why I feel strongly that in 2027, if Matiang'i comes up or any other stronger name, Ruto is going home. Another thing I'm feeling strongly here is the killings that occurred in 2024. Now, Kenyans have been killed and abducted in so many ways in this country. And such kind of killings that have happened in the country have touched so many people and they feel like this is not good. To be specific, the youths who were killed in 25th June 2024, it even included some kids who were shot seriously. That is not something that should be happening in the country where William Ruto campaigned on the basis of being a man of God. So therefore, it's a challenge that Kenyans are listening to William Ruto speak while all these other things are happening. And to make matters worse is that he seems not to care. So Kenyans are waiting for him in 2027. Probably if he does not steal, he's going home. Now, another thing I feel strongly is the Gen Z. Gen Z is a big factor that you need somebody who can perform. And if the option that comes on board is Dr. Freddie Matiang'i probably, or even Okiya Mtata, it's very clear that William Ruto is going to be voted out seriously because the Gen Z are so many, the millennials are so many than those other numbers that we've been having in the country, in the normal elections that we've been having. So if these people decide to vote, home. That's why I feel strongly that as we speak today, William Ruto must be in fear. That is my video there and there. Kindly, if this is the first time once again you're watching my video, thank you so much. And please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abel Mukwa. Make sure that you subscribe and keep following the videos that we do here.